So I'm feeling extremely overwhelmed right now. I just had an argument with my boyfriend that shouldn't have even been an argument. Um, I don't know if it was my connection or his connection, but uh, we were having a conversation. We were both on webcam. Um, my my camera for some reason was freezing, and I couldn't help it. So I was saying like, okay, hold on, let me fix it. And it was taking me a couple minutes to figure out what was going on. This is my first laptop. This is my first computer with a camera already installed. So, I'm getting the hang of it. And I was, when I said, hold on, he said that he could see me typing and laughing. And it was like, what are you talking about? Like, I giggled, like, prior. I remember that, but it just, my camera was frozen, so how could you see me? And I'm just like, if you've ever been accused of something and like, you're innocent, it's a really stressful feeling, because then it perpetuates it brings on emotion that you weren't even feeling. You're just like, what are you talking about? It just I had something happen to me, on Facebook. Someone accused me of having a fake profile, and said that I was harassing all these men, and it was like I couldn't even fathom, what are you talking about? I'm just Rachel Bean. I have one Facebook profile. I don't have a side boyfriend. I don't flirt. I think I'm very respectful of myself. I haven't had sex since my last boyfriend in November. Fuck. I think I'm a pretty good person. I don't do drugs. I drink, every once in a while. Other than that, when I'm with someone, it's commitment and monogamy. I'm not gonna fuck around on you. You don't fuck around on me. So for him to just blow up and because I know he's having a bad day. I know he's having a bad day. He's out in California doing some job. He was supposed to go home today, but he had to go, fix something that someone else messed up. So he's taking it out on me. He's done it before, and I'm sure he'll do it again. Another thing too is living in the shadow of an ex. My ex-boyfriend, we were together for 2 years. We lived together. I didn't find out that he had kids till a year and a half into our relationship. And not only did he have kids, but they were mixed. And I am extremely against mixed relationships. That's just something that I've always believed in ever since I was, younger. And as I got older and became more racially aware, it's not natural to me. And that just angered the hell out of me. And because he was, Aryan Brotherhood in prison, thought he was badass, and I don't know. My point is, it's not good to bring up exes in relationships. I've been hurt, but this is a new relationship, so you start new and you don't bring up the past. And I feel like I live in his ex's shadow, because she would be online. He would tell me that she would be online, while he would be home, and she would be talking to guys, and eventually she met someone online and took off to Canada. And he'll say, I'm so afraid you're gonna do that to me. And it's like, but I've never done anything to make you think that I would do that. I don't show my body to other men online, I'm not a floozy. I'm a good. I think I'm a good person. I think I'm a good woman. I have a potty mouth. I've probably pissed off a lot of people when it's come to religion. You know, it's really hard having faith when you're like in the midst of being bulimic, and you feel like you've done so much, and like you pray and I don't know, maybe I just don't have faith, or I just don't feel it, but other than that, I don't think I'm a bad person. So, you know, when someone accuses you of something and you know you're innocent, it's the worst feeling. It's like, I was feeling fine before, and now I just feel like I'm not good enough. Like, I couldn't be good enough for him over something, you know, like a freaking connection problem. How is that my fault? But now I'm internalizing it because he bitched at me and then he just signed off and he's not answering his phone. I called once. I'm not going to call again. You know, I'm just so overwhelmed right now. All I can think about is binging. That's all I want to do. Because, like, it's that first bite. Oh, it's so good. It's just like that numbing feeling of food, that chemical reaction, and then the purge. You know, when you're so full and you're like, fuck, man, I just, you know, the pressure and the guilt and the hate and the anger. And when you purge, it's like a release. It's a release of everything that I was feeling prior. So I know what, you know, something I remember from a certain psychologist. He said, we don't continue doing things if they don't serve a purpose, like whether they're good or bad. I wouldn't be continuing eating and making myself throw up since I was, you know, 18 if it wasn't doing a purpose for me. I've always had anxiety as a little kid, since I don't know, since I was in kindergarten. I remember the social anxiety. I'm diagnosed with agoraphobia. I freak out in public. I turn red. I break out in sweats. I get clammy. I get frustrated. I don't know what to say, what to do. Eye contact, zero. So it's, oh man. So that's why I found comfort in food. It was the one thing that wasn't going to leave me, was the one thing that I could always depend on. And just, you know, to have this immatureness of what he just did, you know, and does he even realize that I'm internalizing it right now, that I'm going to take it out of myself? You know, it just really hurts, and I don't know what to do. I can't just pick up the phone and call a friend, or I don't have any friends. I can't just pick up the phone and you know, call my dad, because my dad doesn't even call me back. I can't pick up the phone and call my mom because she's just completely out there and she doesn't understand what I'm going through. You know, I live, you know, 1,200 miles away from California. I left for a reason, and I'm glad I left. I will never go back, because you can't run away from your problems and you can't run away from the past, but there's just too many bad memories there. There's just too many triggers. I don't want to live, you know, in a place that's going to keep making me sick. I don't want to be with someone that's going to make me feel this way. I don't want to live in someone's ex's shadows. I'm not your ex-girlfriend. I'm a new person. Like, treat me like one. Damn it.